I need a party hat. I'll just pretend. Maybe some balloons. These are not my fortes. I don't even do balloons for birthdays. All right. Is anybody there? Is it actually working when I need it the most? What do we think? Let's give it just a second and then I'll start stressing. I'm in the 5 out of 4 group. Maybe. Maybe. Nope. Uh-huh. No. I don't see me yet. Facebook is not bringing me joy. Maybe it'll just take a minute? Oh. It still says I'm sending data. Hi. Okay, so YouTube is working. But Facebook just says sending data. What does that even mean? Why does it say paper jam when there is no paper jam? Good morning, Charity. I'm just going to sit here and frown at the computer because Facebook doesn't like me. I mean, surely if I hit reload 6,000 times, it will finally work, right? Why? It's just not cool. Not cool at all. Good morning, everybody. What happens if I add a new channel to Restream mid-go? Because this is ridiculous. It just says sending data. Good morning. What in the heck? Why do you have a... I'm going to deep breathe, okay? Everybody deep breathe with me. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. For whatever reason, Facebook... That's what I feel like. It's just something is not working. We'll start with that. I don't want to... Like, when people have a chat on their page and they say, but it's a bot... It is rainy. We're actually we've passed all the rain. We had tornado warnings. I heard a rumor. I don't know if it's true. That Atlanta Central was sort of locked down due to tornadoes. If you hear that little beeping in the background, which tool... Now they're going to ask me hard questions. Hi, Colleen. This is fun. I really want Facebook to work. Oh wait, Facebook's sending data. Ha! The fact that it's one of the choices. So just bear with me while I try and figure out. Please try reconnecting Facebook to Restream to make sure you have all the necessary permissions. Dude! I don't want to reconnect in the middle of a show, yo. It's only Tuesday. I've already worked out, so, Facebook. Yep. All right, I'm going to do this really quickly to where it says remove channel. Yep, I'm just going to do it. Facebook, you're not bringing me joy. This happens once, I won't even say every couple of months. It's not that often. But man, there's no warning. It's not like you don't get a little alert that says this isn't connecting. Wouldn't that be nice? And watch me inadvertently go live on my main channel or my main newsfeed. Oh my gosh, for someone who never posts anywhere other than my sewing groups, see stream to personal profile. It's a trick. Oh my goodness. I have a lot of groups. I just want things to work. This has been like the morning of things just not working. You just found me. I'm sorry. In fact, as soon as I find, oh my goodness, 5 out of 4. They're not even in alphabetical order. Let's go to the bottom. There we go. As soon as I said that, I'm like, oh, they're by date that I started them. Well, there's been quite a few tester groups that like, oh, thank you, Laura Donahue. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Because I am now trying to reconnect, and we'll see what happens. Still says it's offline. Now it says it's sending data. Maybe it'll like randomly connect midstream. What do you think about that? Ah, it says online. Maybe it's working. This is fun. I'm glad I actually did it. It's not fun at all online. It doesn't have my like cute little thing, but it's working. And I'm in the group. All right. Now I can get started. Good morning. Well, I finally got Facebook to work. I appreciate everybody jumping ship and going to YouTube. That is awesome. I'm only sweating a little bit. I think we're like in full air conditioning mode now. So if the light is funky, it's a rather gray day, but it is not going to bring me down. It was thunderstorms all day yesterday. And the pros and cons of that, activities got canceled, which I am super grateful. And I love going to lacrosse. But sometimes I'm a little stressed. And last night was one of those nights I was like trying to get all my ducks in a row. Have you seen that meme where it's like, I don't have ducks, I have squirrels and they're drunk? And I'm not just referring to my kids. It's just all the brain waves, man. They like go in different directions. Couldn't see comments on YouTube. And Stephanie, I don't even know how to help you. Somebody else said that too. Well, Deborah, here in the great state of Georgia, thunderstorms frequently mean tornadoes. So we spend a decent amount of our May and June in the basement. Good morning. All right. So happy Tuesday for all my Star Wars fans out there. May the 4th be with you. I will lie and say I'm a Star Wars fan if it means you like me, but my family are Star Wars fans. I like the Ewoks. I was an Ewok once for Halloween. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a thing. It's sort of like why I have this ridiculous cup for a TV show I've never seen. Anyway. Thank you. Now somebody's calling me. Ooh, and I don't even know where my phone is. That's fantastic. Oh, well. Hopefully it wasn't, the middle school that I've been fighting with for an entire school year. All right, let's focus. This is the week. This is the week that I personally have been counting down to because I love to show. I love sewing, right? And I love to share that love around. This is starting to sound a little weird. Anyway, salesman, I am not. Oh my gosh. People do get offended by that. Shh. Good morning, Michigan. Who is that? Oh, Katie. Hey. Oh, goodness. Pam, I just decided that was a great date for my husband to take all the children and I could stay home. Not gonna lie. Ooh, Kentucky. I lived in Kentucky from the time I was 1 until kindergarten. Also a place for tornadoes. All right. Before I forget, last week's Tipsy Tuesday winner is Helena Mikado, which I should know how to pronounce this because I'm like 100% sure you've won something in the past and I tripped over it then too. But I'm pretty sure I did it right that time. If not, I'm sorry. So long, winners. I usually like to have my phone here because I read a lot and I like to share my books. You know what's funny? You're a Star Trek fan. Rochelle is a Star Trek fan. You would think that with my master's degree in space policy, I too would be a Star Trek fan. I am not, because I was scarred as a young child. I know you've heard this story before, but yeah, it really did do a number on me. I walked in and my oldest brother, who's 10 years my senior, was watching one of the movies, and I'm like, I feel bile in my throat sharing this. Like, this is a true. Anyways, these guys put a helmet on, and this bug crawled in his ear. And I have never seen a Star Trek, not even the new movies with the Hottie McHotterson. I mean, I could probably be coerced to watch that. I think my sister likes those. Anywho, yeah. Sorry. Thank you for the new haircut, love. I donated. It was 8 to 12 inches in the front because it was kind of layered, and over 13 inches in the back. So, yeah, it's a lot. It's a little bit to get used to. Yes, Chris Pine. That's what I'm talking about. That'll do, pig. Hopefully you know that that's from the movie Babe, and I'm not actually calling somebody a pig. I always worry about that, but I love the movie Babe so much. Oh, all your sewing stuff has been packed away. I always worry about that, Debbie, when we put a house for sale. I'm like, okay, if this goes soon, I can pack up all my sewing stuff so I don't look like a hoarder when people are looking at my house. Oh, there you go. Laura Donahue says Notorious is having their once-a-year Star Wars fabric pre-order. That's awesome. It is Georgia summer hair. You know, it's been funny. I like messing with the kids. So I coach Madeline's soccer team. And I get to practice last Thursday, and all these, it's like between the ages of 8 and 10 because it's rec soccer. So they're second through fourth grade. Yeah, don't even get me started on how awful that is. And a couple of the girls are like, "Did you get your hair cut?" And so I finally just started, "No, I ate it," which I'm positive they're going to be like, "You're really weird." It is what it is. All right, so what day is it? It's May the 4th. I will share the holiday with that. But it's also the day, twice a year, that our membership is open to new members. So I get a lot of questions about why I only do open it twice a year instead of just like letting people join whenever. It's not because I'm mean. It's just because like when new members join, I want to like there's a lot. There's a lot of information, and I fear overwhelming people. And in fact, I'm like 100% sure that you're going to be overwhelmed. And so what I like to do is have a plan in place so that I know people are joining, and then I can give them a shout out, and then like baby steps into the fold. Because if they get, I mean, as soon as that all goes through, it's a lot. I mean, we have so many subgroups and peer groups and this and that and the other. Like, it's a lot. And so I want people to feel welcomed and noticed. Who wants to join a group and then like nobody even say hi? It's like crickets, right? I don't like that. And so, and plus, I'm not going to lie, there's a lot of admin. A lot of it, like as I'm learning, good morning, Jill. As I'm learning, there's a lot that can be automated when it works. I had a little like computer programming. I'm not a computer programmer. I'm a history major. But I'm learning, you know, it's getting there. It is Taco Tuesday. I like that, Debbie. I might have to go out tonight. It's also Get My Teeth Cleaned Tuesday. Why on earth, when the dentist sends me a message says, "Hey, there's an opening. Do you want it?" I said, yes. Hi, Kate. Mwah, mwah. That's my sister, in case you're wondering. I'm not just kissing a random person. Well, Katie, but anyway. Aw, thanks, Kristen. So, today's the day. Now, here's what I want to talk about, and I have some pictures to show you. You've seen a lot of these pictures, especially if you were here last time we opened. I like to share pictures from my own sewing journey because I think it's important for you to know. You ready? This is my series. Hold on. I could be on Saturday Night Live. I have not been sewing my whole life. Dang it. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, Allison, that makes my heart flutter. All right. I'm just going to say, like, imposter syndrome is a real thing, right? And that's when I'm running a business. But here's where the confidence comes from. It's not from my grammar skills. It's from the fact that I put in the hours. So if you read a lot like I do, and this is almost like a cliche at this point, but Malcolm Gladwell said if you put in 10,000 hours, you're an expert. Okay, I haven't put in 10,000 hours. Like I could do some math, figure out how long I had to do, but I put in a lot of hours. And when I don't know something, I put in more hours. And every pattern, like I try not to just like slap a bird on it. That's a joke. Slap a collar on something and call it a new pattern. I try pretty hard to like go outside the box and force myself to learn new things. That's the way I keep my brain going. I can't handle just doing the same thing over and over and over again, which is why I don't sew for people. Like, small batch sewing. Good morning, Carrie. So I think it's really important for me to share. I will be 100% honest. In the beginning, when I first started 5 out of 4, I'm getting a little teary-eyed. I didn't want to share that, like, in the grand scheme of things, I've been sewing for only like a quarter of my life, because there are people out there who like have been sewing forever. I mean, not because they're older than me. That was my own internal joke, but just because they went to school for it and they knew at the age of 8 that brought them joy and like it was like a thing. Man, my mom's on here. She'll throw me under the bus any second now. Like when I was 8, if you'd said, "Hey, let's learn how to sew," I would have been like, and then I probably would have like slid into the dirt wearing a homemade item, right? Ain't nobody got time for that. So this is what I'm sharing. All right, with that little thing going on, let's see. Hold on just a second. Nope, don't want that. I gotta make sure. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. I will, Loretta. No, you're good, Loretta. All right, my mom really is throwing me under the bus for those people on YouTube. Yeah, Loretta, you know what? I'm going to try something today. Let me make a note. We need to figure this out. It will work today, but I got to figure a workaround for the future. Okay, so let's share some photos. What do you think? Oh, make a new video for the family if you need one. Oh, Heidi, you're so sweet. Heidi says the family is the reason why I'm where I am now regarding sewing and friendships. All right, where's the button that lets me share my screen? Here we go. I only have one screen today, which is a whole nother issue. So here's a little walk down memory lane. Oh, somebody's saying hi to me, but I can't see your name. But you said my So hi. Can't see your name until I go back to that window, but now I'm sharing my screen. And by the time I get there, anarchy ensues. I might not be able to see it. So this is my oldest. I didn't make the shirt. But this skirt is hilarious because it's a patchwork skirt that twirled. This is one of my old, like very, very beginning sewing things. She's got to be like 3 here. And this skirt, I could have bought it at J. Crew for the amount that I spent on it because I didn't know any better. I went to a name brand quilting store in my area, and yeah. So let's pull up this one. This is a present that I made for one of my nieces. I actually upcycled. I love seeing the background of our old houses. It's so funny. I upcycled a pair of my husband's cargo shorts and then made her a bag, which I'm actually obsessed with, and I need to make more of these. So one reunion, that is not the right word. Tradition. Whew. So I'll be honest, with 6 kids, I have to keep traditions sustainable. So you can see in the top left-hand corner here, I think, let me move it over so it's not behind the logo, a little crown. I used to make a new crown every year. And then I just decided to reuse crowns. And then they decided to play with the crowns, and I never made another crown. It was like a birthday crown. It was super fun, but not sustainable. So I'm sorry. But what is sustainable, I did not make the shirt. I ordered it off Etsy. But I did make the skirt. And when you're first getting started, skirts are a great place to start. All right. And so here are my lovely two. This is Ginny and Reevy. And again, this is a little peasant dress that, took me a couple tries to figure out. And then it took me even more tries to realize that my kids don't like it because they all wanted it to touch their waist. But Reevy dutifully wore it because she wanted to please me. She's 14 and she still wants to please me. This is at the haircut store. That's what they call it. They're so funny. They're so little. Here is, so I remember making these, why can't you see my face? Anyway, I remember making these crayon rolls for a birthday party, I believe for Reevy. And it was right after I bought my very first machine, okay? My first machine my mother gave me, it was a hand-me-down. And Mom, you can correct me, that's fine. I don't think she'd been using it for a while. But I would put the fabric in, and it would like eat it up and smoosh it out to the side. And I thought it was me. I thought it was me that just stunk at sewing. And I remember being like, well, I'm not good at this. I'm out. And then my husband bought me an entry-level Husqvarna. It's just the 116. It didn't have a computer, nothing. I couldn't move the needle back and forth. But I started making these, and the line, it sewed straight. And I was like crying over straight lines. And then last but not least, here is the lovely Reevy again. We went to Mackinac Island for my mother's birthday. And I bought myself a pair of pajama pants, but I didn't try them on, and they were too small. And so I upcycled them into a pair of pants that were too long for Reevy. So those are just a few. I'm going to share a few every day. Let me go back to me. But I like sharing those partly because it makes my heart happy. I love seeing my babies. Oh, in my feed today from 3 years ago, there was a video of Stella like pushing up on the fireplace around to standing. Ooh, I need more babies. I don't, but I need more babies. Oh my goodness. Right? It's aw, Cindy, you feel me. It is necessary social time. So I think it's really important to share that while I think it's really important to cast this vision of what could be and why I think the 5 out of 4 family can help you. So we've all spent time on YouTube and Pinterest, like digging, and then it becomes this like rabbit hole, and an hour of your life has passed and you have nothing to show for it, right? Except for maybe minutes logged on YouTube. Can anybody feel me on this? And so I think it's like really, helpful. I think it's helpful to have a group of like-minded individuals who all want something similar, and that's to grow. Now, here's the caveat. Like, we're not just growing our sewing skills. It's kind of amazing what you can do with the right kind of support. And so I wanted to help people like find the same passion that I found. So I started sewing 6 hours a day, like from 6 to midnight when my twins were newborns. We had moved to Atlanta to be closer to family. I was breastfeeding twins. That's a whole nother conversation. I had no friends. I'm a horrible introvert. The list goes on and on. And to calm my mind, I sewed every night. And I remember at one point, my husband walked into the office, the formal living room. It was actually the formal dining room because that house that we first lived in had this huge eat-in kitchen area and we didn't use the formal dining room. And he's like, hey, watch this video. And I was like, what? He looked at me and I'm like, I can't have sound right now. Like, you can sit in here with me. I love sitting with you, but you need that on mute. And it was because the day of like small children and the noise, I sound like the Grinch. And I didn't it's not that I don't, I love my babies. I love them. I love having babies. I would have a lot more. Anyway, stop talking. I love babies. um, but it was like so many things all wrapped up into one. And I just kept sewing and sewing, and I was testing for other people, and like it all sort of just grew. And I remember I looked at my husband and I'm like, I could do this. And yeah, I mean, it was like I was looking for something that made that. So I'm an incredibly analytical person, almost like, on some lines there, to where like when I'm trying to figure out a pattern, if you're in a pattern test with me, I will apologize, because like I'll like see a wrinkle and I'll be like, oh, you need to do blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, oh, no, I actually have to like, and I'll hit send because like my brain is working out what's wrong with the pattern. And I forget to say, thank you. I love the fabric you picked. Like I just get so focused. It's like this hyper. And it's not that I'm without feeling. It's just that my brain needs those logic puzzles. 'Tis the season for allergies. Excuse me. So, went with the big mug this morning. It's not going away. That is what it is. It's like, that's good. It's the first day of the week. I'm going live all week, and this is where my voice is going to be. See, that's true, Heidi. I think that's the main thing, Cindy. I was craving genuine connections. So here's a little secret about Jessica. I loathe social media. I don't allow my children on social media, most social media. I did in the beginning, and I horribly, horribly regret that choice. And I don't post on social media except for sewing. I don't scroll social media. I just don't think it's good for my mental health, social media. But I do spend time in the 5 out of 4 family. And it's because they're so uplifting. Like there's so much negativity in the world. My husband will wake up in the morning. I love my husband. He's my best friend. But he will roll out of bed, and while he's making coffee, he'll turn on NPR. And I'm over here like, I do not need to hear about XYZ negative. I can't start my day like that. Nope. Nobody nope. Mm-mm. Yeah. We're very different in that regard. So I will leave the room and let him make the coffee, which is fine with me. But he likes to like see what he missed and like find, make sure. I'm happy living in my cave most of the time. Not really, but like I'm one of those people. I'm a buoy. Like if I'm around too much negativity, I'll just get pulled right under with it. And it's a daily decision to stand in the light. So that being said, the 5 out of 4 family is ready for you. We have our doors open. I even threw in a little special sale in the checkout process if you're interested. I've got some like pretty fun 5 out of 4 swag to send to new members. I'm excited. This is like a really exciting time to join us. We keep growing, not just like in the number of members, but in the ways that we serve those members. So yeah, I add content to a content library, and like as the 5 out of 4 family continues, that content library grows. So people who are just joining today have all of the content from the last year. That's what we should be celebrating. We're at 1 year. It's just amazing. But it also, I'm reading the comments too. Aw, yay. Uplifting is the word for it. So I have the swag ready to be sent out. Everything's ready for you. If you're ready to spend some time, like if you don't engage, there's not a lot we can do for you. That's the bottom line. And I'm not trying to tell you like, yes, Diane, the family is great. Like, here's the thing though, and I don't mean to call you out, Diane, sorry. I don't mean to scare you. But like, if you ask questions, oh my gosh, people are so, so, so helpful. Now, is there a course in there for like how to sew garments? No, not yet. And see how I said not yet? But if you say, hey, how do I do XYZ? Not only do I like really try hard to show you in a quick video as soon as I can. I think I've been able to do that all but once, and once was last week. But I was able to like tell them in my defense. Jess, you should have gotten an email this morning. It was a little bit of a like figuring out. But anyway, yes. The short answer is yes. The long answer is if you engage with us, we can provide all the support, all the help, all the growth opportunities. And what's amazing to me is how much of it is organic. It's very much Field of Dreams-esque. Little Kevin Costner love there. Like, I built it, and then people are, I mean, it's really awesome. Like, we've added a workout group, a sharing recipes group. We made a cookbook, thank you, Cindy, where everybody sent in recipes. Which, Cindy, I think we need to bite the bullet and like do the Amazon print on demand thing, because I like it in my hands. So maybe that'll be, and it will just keep the cost low. But anyway, we have a goal setting group because I'm a goal setting nutter. I love setting goals. I love sharing them with others. We have so much to offer. We have live sew-alongs, which is super fun. Yes, this is a very important point. It's not just 5 out of 4. So you really have like, the vision is that you can grow wherever you want to grow, and we're going to support you and help you get there. But you have to believe it's there. It's awesome. All right. I love reading the comments. 100%. And it's totally normal to feel like we're not going to gang up on you. Laura, I can help you do that. It's manual. You'll just have to tell me. But totally. Sure. I love that we aren't limited either. Yeah, it's doable, especially on the site where you sign up now. Oh, Yvonne, you're using a different one. Ah, gotcha. That's why I didn't call you by name. I wasn't sure. Can I just share this? So one of the things I don't like about long hair, if you've been around here for as long as whatchamacallit has, Heidi, you've seen me with all varying lengths of hair. I dried my hair at 9:45 this morning. If I had had long hair, that would have never happened. It takes forever to dry long hair. Like mine, I think I lost a half a pound just from the hair. That's how much, like when she cut off the back, like you have to do ponytails. And when she cut off the back, it was like, some of them were this thick. And I mean, she was just sawing away at it because, then she cleans it up from there. And I was very adamant, like, this is pretty short. I was like, I want it as long as possible. I needed the front a little longer. But yeah, it was funny how thick those little hot dogs were. The name 5 out of 4 came from my husband. I, funny enough, was struggling with names, and I can't even remember the other one. But it is 5 children out of 4 tries, and then I went and added a 6th one, and no, I didn't change the name, so it just doesn't make sense now. But we liked it because it was sort of a had 2 meanings, right? It was 5 children out of 4 tries because we have twin 8-year-olds. But it's also like 5 out of 4 stars, like better than ever, right? So it brought me joy. That's the random name. I will say that when you're picking names for a company, it's really difficult, right? Because you're kind of stuck with it, especially with social media. And like, yeah, you can change names, but like that name might be taken, or like it's hard, and all the hoops you have to jump through, and like DNS entries and all the stuff I don't understand. But like with 5 out of 4, I know that when I opened my artist page on Society 6, I had to do it under my name because they wouldn't allow me to have a number. It was like a random, I'm like, you have a number in yours, but it couldn't start with a number. I mean, that was random. Okay. And then, but when people list sales, a lot of times 5 out of 4 will be first because it doesn't start with a letter. These are like little things that you just never think of. Oh, we did just start a new group in the 5 out of 4 family, which is just getting off the ground, but it's for small business owners. Like maybe you are, oh, that's cool, Janine. you're sewing, like Cindy sews bags. Some people do Etsy and like Robin. Oh my gosh, she makes some cute little leather boxes and baby toys and stuff like that. Super fun. Oh, I don't know if I hear volumizer, Allison, and I instantly am like, ooh, that's what I'm afraid I'm going to end up looking like. I get a little mushroom-esque. I have hair issues, man. All right. So without further ado, let's do the sew along winners because I'm supposed to announce that, and Laura is on vacation, enjoying a little time off without me. Miss you, Laura. Oh, see, that's awesome, Mary. All right, so I gotta clear the Virginia sew along. Here are our winners. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Day 1 is Christy Morrow. Day 2 is Lori Kraus Jessen. Day 3 is Jennifer Collett. Day 4 is Sue Butler. And that's my drum roll. I'm not very good at noises. There you go, drum roll. Or wait. I'm a dork. All right. The grand prize winner of the $40 gift certificate to Fab Clique is Cindy. Cindy, I love you. If you don't know it's you, it's you. I can't pronounce your last name. Brecht. Just Brecht. See, I can't pronounce anything. But Cindy, it's you. A cyber village. I love it. So, wait, let's go see who this is. X out of this. Oh, Debbie. Debbie says the 5 out of 4 family is like a cyber village where everyone can connect with others that have many of the same interests. A place where you can be introduced to new interests and people who are genuinely wanting to help others hone their skills and achieve more than they ever thought they could. Yeah. I think in this time of like the digital age where we have more and more digital stuff, like, yes, you, Cindy. Is it, geese. Geesebrecht. Anyway, I think in this digital age, I have a theory. We're more lonely than ever. And I think it's horrible. Like we have more ways to connect, but we're not truly connecting. Last Friday, my 12-year-old was on a Zoom call with 20 other people from her class, like planning some end of the year surprise for their course teacher. And I'm like, Ginny, okay, it's COVID, right? Neither here nor there. So that's why they didn't get together. But if I had I've seen some stats. I think it's far more likely, even without COVID, that they wouldn't have gotten together. They would have just been on their devices apart. And so we're on a device, but through book clubs and peer groups and all these ways of trying to connect. And eventually, I'm going to have to hire somebody to organize it because this is not my bread and butter. We're going to have a retreat and it's going to be awesome. In fact, one of the 5 out of 4 family members, her name is Michelle Wagner. She's at work right now. She's the one who painted that watercolor sewing machine. I'm going to tell you a secret. No, I'll tell you later. She lives like 5 minutes away from me. It's pretty awesome. So I met her and we have drawing in common and stuff like that. And so we've been talking about, she was introducing me to these art meetups. That sounds super social, but if I know somebody, hi Nicole, I'm like more willing to go, right? It's pretty awesome. Janine, hopefully I just need things to go. I do. I need some normalcy, right? My kids are counting down to summer and I'm like, what are we going to do? All right, so coming up soon, at 5 out of 4, Rochelle actually has a boatneck dress that is in testing right now. Let's see if I can find you a quick picture to share. Patterns, working patterns, Linda. They're not here. Bummer. Well, I was going to try and share a picture with you. Oh, wait, you know where? I know where she shared a picture. Yeah, I'm looking really hard. Sorry. It was a really pretty picture. All right, so how great is that? So it's a boatneck dress. You have the option of the circle skirt like she did there, which is super fun. It has waist darts and bust darts to help give it more shaping, and a back zip. So this is a classy, classy dress for classy, classy ladies or people. So yeah, pretty exciting. Oh, thanks, Jessie. Oh, Lori, I love it. Thank you. Oh, Jenny, I'm glad you made it. So Lori says she's ordering a coffee mug for herself for Mother's Day. That is awesome. I love it. So the mug has actually been one of our best sellers. I mean, for swag so far. It's been super fun, and a couple people in the family have been sharing it. If you get a mug, share it in the main group. I want everybody to see it because I just think it like brings a little rainbow to your life, a little joy. Oh, I half circle skirt too. Thank you, Heidi. Hi. Oh, I'll say hi. Hi. I love saying hi to my babies. Or your babies. Okay, she's not mine, but you feel me. And we had this joke where I said, we're going to have a retreat and I'm going to invite families because I can't be away from my family for too long, which is not a woe is me. It's a personal, like, I don't want to be away from my family for too long. So we'll just have like a family summer camp retreat and y'all can go sew while I play with everybody's babies. Okay. It's almost like if you bring a baby, you get a discount. Oh my goodness. So sweet. I love it. All right. So Rochelle has that. It should be out, if I remember correctly, May 11th. But Heidi, tell me if that's wrong because she's not awake yet and it is where it is right now. And then I actually have swim shorts that are into testing, which is funny because we just came out with swim shorts. I love boatneck, but you hardly ever see pattern. That's because they're hard to draft, Jessie. I'm just gonna keep this real. She actually tried. I'm gonna just share this. Rochelle tried to offer like a couple other neckline options, like with the boat neck, and it was causing all this skewing on the sleeves. And so once you start pattern drafting, right? Especially for sale, like 5 out of 4 does. You develop a block, and the block will be like a basic, like Sydney or Piper, a basic dress. And then when new patterns come out, you adjust it by slashing and spreading, pivoting, changing skirts, changing the sleeve options, all this stuff, okay? And you come up with a new pattern. That's just how things work. So this is a tried and true bodice pattern. But then all of a sudden when she offered like a different neckline, it moved things. So it was a struggle. She's like, wait, why is this happening all of a sudden? And she realized it was because the neckline needed to be weighed down, and it was a learning process. And like, I love that she's pushing herself. She did it with the Ruby Peacoat. She's doing it again with the Linda dress. Like, as we grow, so does 5 out of 4. Like, it's fantastic. In fact, so Malia was a shorts pattern. We have a couple of other woven patterns, but not a lot. Like the board shorts don't get a lot of love because they're board shorts. Not everybody wears board shorts, blah, blah, blah. But the Malia is a woven pull-on shorts pattern, so there's no zippers or Velcro or whatever to deal with. It's our best-selling pattern in years. Like, no joke. It's been amazing to see how many people love it. And I think part of it was because it's not just a shorts pattern. I made it into a shorts pattern for wovens, which is great. But then you can also use it as a swim short because you can use a stretch board short material. But I really liked the design, so I'm going to share these drawings with you. And you're going to be like, wait, what is that? So bear with me. Hopefully you can see these. I'm moving it over. Okay. So these look familiar, right? And these are different links. That's why they're two there. They look like Malia, but not these two. Let's move here. I'm trying to zoom in. So now what I've done is I've adjusted all of the pattern to go with swim fabric because I wanted both. So this doesn't have a yoke on the back like Malia does because it's swim fabric and you don't need it. But it has this great binding around the edges because I loved it. It was like a little retro and a little pop of color all in one. You still got the knit waistband. You still got the built-in brief. The length options are there, except now it's 1.5, 2.5, 4.5, and 7. They're slightly different because as a swim short made out of swim fabric, personally, I like the 1.5 length because it doesn't stick to your legs like that. You know what I mean? I mean, anything longer than that, like, yeah, it's going to dry fairly fast, but longer, it's going to stick to your legs. But people like longer, so you do you, boo-boo. But I went back and forth like, all right, if I put this in a testing, is it going to confuse people? Am I just like riding a wave? What are people going to think? Like all these negative thoughts like blowing up in my head, right? But then I realized it's different. I didn't take the exact same pattern. You cannot take a woven pattern and make it into knits and have it fit the same. It's not the same. You have to adjust everything from the crotch point to the amount of ease to the width it's just to the rise because it's a 4-way stretch fabric. Everything. All right. So I'm pretty excited about this. I actually opened it up to my testers in just the family. Not testers. I just opened it up to the family who wanted to test it. And they've already gotten started. I'm actually going to post it in the tester pool or in the main group. I haven't decided which. Today, hopefully. Oh, fun. Because I've made a kids version too. I have 2 kids who prefer swim shorts over bikini bottoms. Somebody asked if I thought it could be unisex, and I do. My son wore, like, instead of jammers for swim team, I wouldn't suggest it for swim team because it's looser fitting. But he wore like the Euro bottoms, a little short, till I got vetoed. But I think it could be. I mean, it's a little style, whatever. But it's fun. It's awesome. It's exactly what I want to wear. So I'm giving it to you. I'm totally selfish. This is going into testing now. It should actually be a fairly short, what's today, the 4th? I want it due on the 15th so that it can come out the 18th and we have plenty of time to sew a whole bunch of them for the U.S. Memorial Day weekend. What do you think of that? So look for that tester call today. All right, last but not least, and then I'm going to go eat some breakfast. I'm wearing my, oh, you can't see me. Where's my stool? Oh, bear with. I'm going to get my stool. So I'm wearing my Virginia. I'm going to show you too much leg if you're not careful. This is the most perfect summer dress, if I say so myself. Look at this. I love it so much. Oh, I'm not standing on the rolling chair. That would have ended really badly. It would have been funny until I needed surgery for my crushed wrist or something stupid. Thank you, Heidi. I'm sewing this up live tonight. The only difference that this one doesn't have a built-in bra. I don't know why, actually, because I enjoy a good built-in bra. So right now I'm wondering how much prep work should I do? Stop. People are going to think we're weird. Don't say that. How much prep work do you think I should do before the sew along tonight? So I'm going live at 8 o'clock tonight in the Facebook group, not on YouTube for all you YouTubers, just in the Facebook group. I don't know why I said that, but I am just in the Facebook group. And it's because I'm sharing fitting advice, okay? So the pattern pieces, you mean, Kelsey, or the fabric? Because I want to do just the pattern pieces already taped and cut out, which I already have because I have a lot of these dresses. But I wanted to show you a fit adjustment that I make just in case other, long. See, you think I should cut out the fabric before I go? We're all weird. We are all weird. I used to say, yeah, anyway. All right, well, I'm going to let that marinate a little bit because I wanted to share a little adjustment. Can be weird with this. I always struggle. Well, everything, oh, all right. Fair enough. I might have to clean off my desk too. What do you think of that? So I also got some new, for the sew along today. I'm pretty excited. Oh, cut out the fabric before? Really? Cut and sew along. Well, I think if I got to post a picture. I was cutting out the fabric while listening. I cut the front bodice with the wrong part on the floor. Oh. Yeah, I throw everything on the floor. But I think now my new camera set up. So I have 2 cameras tonight. All right, Yvonne, I'm going to post a picture right after Tipsy Tuesday because look at this. Oh, hold on. Bear with. I'm coming back. Oh, goodness. Ow, I got a cramp. All right, so remember the Cassidys? I still need to cut Jenny's out. I think I cut some of it out. See, she kept changing her mind, and it kind of stalled the whole project. I'm going to blame her, even though it was because I wasn't, too excited about her first choices. So it's really my fault. But I have all this fabric. I'm like Julia Roberts, right? Big mistake. No, not really. So I'm thinking about using some of these. These are from Indie Bloom, who Mindy Young is, the sweetest person. This one's not going to work for Virginia. Oh, wait. So I'm thinking about a little boho summer action, right? I have lots of choices here. So is this too crazy? It feels crazy. There's a turquoise butterfly somewhere in here. I could just do all polka dots. That could be super cute, but that's a lot of polka dots. So I need some choices. Kelsey, you just take all my fabric home. Thank you. Not the stripes. All right, I hear you. I'm not doing. Yeah. Oh wait, here it is. It got wrapped up. Oh wait. Oh, I might not have enough of the turquoise butterflies, which are my favorite, if I'm being honest with you. See, it's not bringing my heart joy. So I might is this too boho? Do I sound like a Minecraft person? I don't play Minecraft, but my kids do. So this is the fabric I was thinking of. All right, I gotta make some decisions. I will have to choose fabric before tonight because otherwise I'll spend 2 hours going, I don't want to do that. Not the stripes. But I don't look good in, this is too pale. Oh, wait, wrong one. This is too pale for me. Although in the summer it might be nice with my freckles. What do we think? I think the one... the top is... Yeah, it is. Which is funny. So this is double brush poly. I love babies. So I don't typically wear double brush poly in the summer. These are all jersey. I like the polka dots. Love the... Yeah, they are all cotton jersey. You're right, Yvonne. In Georgia, I won't wear sleeve. I don't wear a lot of DBP. I won't wear anything tight or sleeves. But this dress doesn't bother me. It's not touching my back. I'm fine. And it has a really great drape. Now, if I had bamboo, I'm going to look over my stash. See, I don't have a lot of bamboo. I would choose that over this right now. The butterflies and the polka dots. But together, I don't like this. It is fun. What do I think? Good morning. Or I could just, or I could just go full out polka dot, which is kind of fun. Let's be honest. Polka dot on top and butterflies on the bottom. I'm not doing the white butterflies on the bottom. Now I could do. Is that too crazy? Well, see, I can't even see myself. That could be fun. I also have. That's too crazy. But I might have enough of just this. Although, I don't like cutting out. Too crazy. I get really stressed when I have to cut out, like... I could do just a tank top in this. I would really enjoy that. Polka dots. I think I'm feeling polka dots, too. I worry. Although I really like this. And I think I have enough of it. It is brown, which is funny. Is it 270s? Polka dots on top. I don't know. Kind of cute. You like the rainbows. But the rainbows have a white background, so in a jersey, the flowers are cute. Anyway, I'm going to keep thinking. It is difficult. That's true. I think I'm going to go... I love those rainbows. Oh, thanks. Somebody told me I looked younger. Actually, a couple people did, but that seemed like a compliment. Of course, then my brain is like, did I look old before? Oh, why can't I hear happy thoughts and like think happy thoughts instead of wondering if there's something dark behind it? Oh, pattern placement. Allison, I'm not quick enough on... Oh, Colleen, you're killing me, Smalls. All right, well, I'll keep looking at fabric. I'll post some pictures, see what we can come up with. I'm not fast enough, Allison, on my phone to do the mock-ups. It takes me forever. I'm just very, very slow. Bye, Lori. All right, I am signing off too. Keep an eye out for the tester call for the new, they're called Bethany swim shorts. I'm pretty excited about this. Color wheel to help her choose. That's smart. That is very smart, especially when you want to do like different color. Oh, you want to see something ridiculous? You want to know why you shouldn't ask your 8-year-old to put on your sunscreen? Can you see this? Yeah, we missed a spot. Oh, a live winner. All right. The problem is Facebook doesn't tell me names. I hate that. I just want Facebook to tell me names. Oh, man. You know what? I feel like I've picked... Ooh. We'll go with Jenny Picky. You are the live winner of the $15 5 out of 4 gift card. I'm going to write it down so I don't forget. To claim your prize, email Laura. Wait, Picky, P-I-C-K-Y. Email Laura at 5outof4.com. Woohoo! Wow, a tad red. Yeah, it's just that one. I mean, it's not pretty. I got a little bit over here too, but not nearly as bad. Yeah. All right, everybody take care. Come tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I have a couple surprises up my non-sleeves here. It's going to be fun. I have some fun tech challenges that I tested over the weekend. And then get this, I had to actually take it apart so that I could do Tipsy Tuesday. And now I have to remember how I had it. But come tonight, 8 p.m., sew up the Virginia dress with a built-in bra with me. All right? See you later, everybody. Remember, never stop sewing, never stop growing. Go join the family. It's only open until Friday. You can find it under memberships on our homepage. See you later.